Hey y'all, it's me Keisha and I'm here with the new All Tea All Shade review of Real Housewives of Atlanta and the season 2 premiere of Blood, Sweat, and Heels. Excuse me for looking a hot, funky ass, WIC check, food stamps, EBT, SSI check looking mess. But I'm over here still getting over my cold. Been sick all week and I'm over here in beast mode trying to finish my latest book, Paper Heart. So I'm over here on ugly bitch. You sure in the hell ain't got no man mode. So anyway, I'll be back cute eventually. A bitch will be back pulled and snatched. But right now, I'm looking like Pearl from 227. But whatever. So let's get into the Real Housewives of Atlanta review of tonight's episode. First, I noticed was Claudia imitating Portia's stanky ass walk. And she had that impersonation down packed. That shit was funny as fuck. Because Portia walks like she has several turds stuck up in the crack of her ass. Like she got, you know how the nigga jack off on your butt cheek. Like she looked like she still got that nigga cum still on the tip of her crack of her ass. She don't want it to fall in between the crack of it. Like that bitch walk is just so nasty and stank. She like her ass stink. Oh my god. Then I really love the fact that Claudia took the time to have lunch with Phaedra and open up to Phaedra about her failed marriage and to try to be friends with her. That was big of her to do that, and I think that they kind of made a connection there. Hopefully it lasts. I love the fact that Kandi finally confronted Phaedra about her telling all the other girls that she has this problem with her and that, you know, she thought that they had squashed it, but apparently due to what Phaedra thinks they hadn't. And I just think that Phaedra handled the whole entire situation wrong. I wish that she would have just went to Kandi with her problems initially instead of going to Portia and Nene about it, because everybody knows Nene was never here or never featured Phaedra. So for Phaedra to confide in Nene about her feelings towards Kandi was just really fucked up and foul or whatever. And I think that, like I said, she should have just told Kandi from the jump and they could have squashed everything. It's obvious that she missed her friend and she just could have came out and said that instead of going behind her back. So I think that was kind of whack of Phaedra. Hopefully they've squashed it and they've made up for good. And then I love that Kandi was trying to get Phaedra to have a conversation with Kenya, because like she pointed out, if you can forgive Nene's ass, then you can most definitely forgive Kenya. And she Phaedra Thompson, well, me and Nene are from the same town. And Kandi said, since when? Because according to her, she don't remember your ass. And I'm like, yes, Kandi, read her ass for filth, because everybody knows for like the first 2 or 3 seasons that Phaedra was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene gave Phaedra asked the business. She called that bitch every name but a child of God. And all of a sudden now this season they BFFs. Girl, bye. If you can forgive that bitch for shading you from day one, then you can forgive Kenya, because they whole beef started off from that whole stupid ass thing with that damn exercise tape. That's where their beef initially began. They were friends at first, so they can get back to that place. Now that Apollo is out the picture, pray that they can get back to that place. Hopefully. Then it tickled me to death that Candy's fat ass fell asleep doing a yoga class. All that bitch do is dream of chicken, ribs, macaroni and cheese, candy yams, what else? Sweet potato pies, strawberry shortcakes. That's all that bitch do is think about food. That shit tickled me to death. Then I love that at dinner Cynthia took the chance to apologize to Phaedra about bringing up the fact that she's supposed to have been cheating with a nigga named Chocolate. I thought that was very big of Cynthia, because she owed Phaedra that apology, because she shouldn't have stuck her 2 cents into that whole entire situation. I thought it was really immature of Portia to start laughing and being a ghetto banshee and start trying to start an argument as always. That bitch just stay trying to get her little 15 minutes of fame and get her camera time. And I'm just so over Portia. I don't even understand why the fuck she's on the show. She annoys the fuck out of me. Now on to my Blood, Sweat, and Heels season 2 premiere review. We start off with Micah. I love Micah. If you remember my reviews last season, I live and I go up for Micah. Me and her have like a kindred spirit. She reminds me so much of myself. Just loving and carefree, goofy, say what the fuck she wants to say. I just love her. I love her spirit. I think me and her could be really good Judies. And if I knew her and I lived in New York, I loved her and I missed her. And I love seeing characters like her on reality television. Secondly, I was so happy to see that Demetria finally got her eyebrows together, because the first season them motherfuckers was throwing up gang signs. Them motherfuckers was like this, like I don't know what the fuck was going on with her eyebrows. Them motherfuckers was not on fleek. Them motherfuckers needed Jesus season 1. So thank God somebody finally got that shit together. It was so sad to me when Daisy revealed that she had cancer. I was just like heartbroken by that. Like, it's so sad to see a young woman only in her 30s that with no children, no husband, to have to go through something like that. Like, I feel where she's coming from 100%. Like, I just know her pain and everything that she's going through. Prayerfully, God will rid her body of that disease and heal her body so she can go on and live a fulfilling life. But I'm glad to see that she's bringing the disease to the forefront and showing her struggle on reality television to encourage other women. But what I really took away from it is that you never know what's going on in someone else's life. Melissa was sitting up there feeling some type of way because she missed a couple club events and some bullshit, when this woman was over there going through chemotherapy and going through this. Now, true enough, she could have, gave her a better reason to why she wasn't coming to the events, but she really didn't have to tell anybody anything. So that just goes to show that you have to really take time out to, instead of getting mad and jumping to conclusions, feeling some type of way about a person when they don't come when you want them to, they might be going through something. You just never know. Give them time to come to you before you just jump to a conclusion or jump to have an attitude. So I think that was a lesson for Melissa in that case. And then last but not least, Demetria, when she was taking them engagement photos, I just don't like her. I don't feature her. I don't like this old cold, sterile vibe that she gives off. I don't understand how she has friends. I don't understand how this bitch got a fiance, my nigga, and I'm sitting over here single. Because this bitch is the worst. Like, her attitude and her whole just aura is just blah. Like, when she comes onto the television screen, I just find myself sitting there looking at her like, ugh, like she stink, like she make my head hurt, like, oh, I just don't like her. Like, I don't even know why she's on this season. I was happy to see Daisy tell Melissa, that she did have cancer, whatever, and that they mend their friendship and everything is back okay. I can't wait to see what this season is going to reveal on Blood, Sweat, and Heels. So that's it. That's my review. I will see you all tomorrow for Love and Hip Hop New York. If you haven't watched my 30 questions tag video that's up right now, you can learn a little bit more about me. And also my all to y'all shady Y'all Fix My Life Karuchi Tran review as well. Love you all. Have a good night. Bye.